This is your prime-time forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia from Dr. Don's Weather. Dr. Don's Weather is supported by Heron's Tree Service, Roger Bell Auto Brokers, Southern Auction Solutions, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Auction 431 South, and Bama Diesel Repair. From the Alpha Weather Center, powered by Southern Union State Community College and the venue at 5 Points Farms, here's Dr. Don.
Good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. We've made it halfway through the work week. Thank you, Roger Bell of Roger Bell Auto Brokers on 431 in Roanoke for being a partner with us here on Dr. Don's Weather. If you want good, local, honest folks, it's going to take care of you. They're going to be there. If you have an issue with your automobile, all you have to do is give them a call, and they're going to come take care of you. That's what local folks can do for you. So get in touch with Roger Bell Auto Brokers today. Fine quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs. It's Roger Bell Auto Brokers in Roanoke, Alabama. Let them give you your next ride. And when it comes to insurance, one size does not fit all. At Alpha, your friendly hometown team will steer you in the right direction toward the protection you need at a price you can afford. Alpha offers a variety of discounts for a variety of reasons, from your car's safety features to your history of safe driving. Call Jamie Dukas today at 256-831-7770 to drive away with savings today. Also, don't forget to head over to our YouTube channel and hit that subscribe button. You can click that little bell so you get an audible notification every single time we go live to cover severe weather. There's a small chance we could have to do that today. I don't think this is going to be a widespread East Alabama or West Georgia event, but maybe some big nasties up there in North Alabama, across western Tennessee, back up into northeastern Arkansas, maybe southern Missouri, and extreme western Kentucky today, as we see an enhanced risk possibility up there in those particular areas. But across East Alabama and West Georgia, there could be a handful of heavy to strong thunderstorms out there later on this afternoon, but I think they're going to be pretty widely scattered for your Wednesday. And as we take a look at Thursday, we'll see a marginal risk across East Alabama and West Georgia, so I think maybe a little better chance tomorrow. And then up here in extreme northeast Georgia, maybe across the Carolinas, we'll have a slight risk category for severe weather. Then for Friday, just back to general scattered afternoon thunder. No big deal. So here's the latest graphic from the National Weather Service out of Birmingham showing the possibilities of severe weather this afternoon. We see that slight risk category makes it down to about the I-20 corridor and then dips down just north of Clanton in central Alabama. But I think most of Cleburne is in the clear from the slight risk, though it's a close call. So just be weather aware this afternoon. And the timing we're looking at here is between 4 p.m. and 9 p.m. this afternoon across East Alabama and West Georgia. And you know the deal, 60-mile-per-hour winds and quarter-sized hail will be the main threats. However, lightning could be pretty rough, and we could have some periods of very heavy rainfall. Folks, I don't know if you saw it. I reposted it last night. Span posted a photograph that was sent to him from Marshall County, which is up there in North Alabama, of multiple heads of cattle that were killed during a lightning storm. And I know it was cattle, but the same thing can happen to human beings. So sometimes I don't think people pay attention to weather alerts and warnings unless the word tornado is used. I know we get a lot of them here in the South. I mean, in the summertime, and in the fall, and in the spring, we have a chance of severe thunderstorms just about on a weekly basis, and sometimes daily, like we've seen here recently. And you get lulled into notification fatigue, and you start getting to where you just don't really pay attention to it because it's happening all the time. But folks, that's a part of life here in the South, and you got to pay attention to it and understand that you can't run outside when you hear a clap of thunder to try to get a picture of a tornado. Because you're putting yourself in danger when you do that. So just remember that, and you start hearing thunder, you're close enough to be struck by lightning. I mean, you know, back in the day, we used to say, all right, so you count 1 to 1,000, 2 1,000 every time you hear a clap of thunder, and you can measure the distance or get pretty close to measuring the distance of where the actual lightning strike took place. Yeah, we've decided that's probably not a good thing to do anymore. If you hear thunder, you're close enough to be struck by lightning. Seek shelter. Okay, we'll pass the plate here in just a few moments. That was my sermon for the day. All right, so as we take a look at tomorrow, there will also be a marginal risk of severe storms across East Alabama and West Georgia. Again, damaging winds up to 60 miles per hour will be the primary threat. Got a lot of fog out there today, and so we have a dense fog advisory in effect through about 9 a.m. this morning for Randolph, Clay, Talladega, Cleburne, Calhoun, and you folks over there in Carroll and Hurd, especially down through the valley over there close to the Chattahoochee River. Some pretty nasty fog out there this morning, so be very careful if you're out there headed to work or school on this Wednesday morning. Nothing happening out in the tropics. The current conditions at the venue at 5 Points Farms in 5 Points, Alabama, 66 degrees currently. We have fair skies with fog. Wind is calm. The humidity is 99%. The barometric pressure is at 30.02. 66-degree dew point. The rain, well, we didn't measure anything at the venue yesterday, though some of you may have picked up a shower, especially down there around the I-85 corridor. High temperature yesterday was 85. Sunrise this morning at 5:59. Sun sets this evening at 7:34 p.m. We'll make it to 90 this afternoon in Roanoke, Ashland, Lineville, Wedowee, Woodland, 89 up in Ranburne. Lafayette will top out at 90. Dadeville hits 91, and Pine Mountain will make it to 90 degrees this afternoon. Here's your 6-day forecast from Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent. Looking at a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms developing this afternoon. We start the day with a lot of fog. Then we go partly sunny by noon, 1 o'clock. I think we're mostly sunny. And then if we see any showers and thunderstorms at all today, it'll be probably after 3 or 4 o'clock this afternoon. High temperature of 90 degrees. Thursday, a little better chance of seeing a storm. Again, some storms could be strong to marginally severe on Thursday. Partly sunny otherwise with a high of 91. Friday, as we head into the weekend, 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms. I don't have the severe weather outlook for Friday just yet. I mean, it's showing just general scattered thunder now, but that may change. We'll check that tomorrow morning. 93 will be your high temperature on Friday. Saturday looks like a pretty decent day. AM sunshine, maybe some afternoon scattered storms, 40% likely, high of 93. And on Sunday, a carbon copy of Saturday, 40% chance of rain with a high temperature of 93 degrees. And the Southern Union State Community College Live Doppler HD radar this morning. Showing nothing across East Alabama or West Georgia. If you look back off to the west, though, you'll see up there around Kansas City, we have a low-pressure system that's going to continue moving east. Now, what's going to happen is, and you'll see it starting right there around Springfield, Missouri, it's got a trailing front that'll flank off to the southwest, moving down through Oklahoma City and then down to around Midland, Texas. As this low pressure moves to the east today, it's going to drag this trailing front across the southeast. Don't expect a tremendous amount of development. I mean, we may see it in Texas and Arkansas and Louisiana, but I think by the time it makes it into Alabama, It's going to be right there around sunset. We're going to start losing the heating of the day, and I don't think there's going to be much to this line as it moves through Alabama and Georgia. And I think the National Weather Service pretty much agrees with that. So as we zoom down a little closer, though, you can see there's just nothing happening this morning other than some pretty widespread fog out there. So be real careful. Don't forget to follow us over on Twitter. It's at DSTRN1040. We broadcast all of our weather information on Twitter, just as we do on Facebook, YouTube, and at DrDonWX.com, which is our home on the World Wide Web. Catch my daily weather forecast over on God's Country 90.9 FM and the Classic 89.7, East Alabama's Classic Rock Giant. If you have a business, if you're part of a civic organization, municipal or county government, and you'd like to be a partner with us here on Dr. Don's Weather, such as all those fine folks you see scrolling on the screen, all you have to do is send me a message on Messenger, and I can have you started by the time we do our next broadcast here on Dr. Don's Weather.
This has been your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia from the Alpha Weather Center, powered by Southern Union State Community College and the venue at 5 Points Farms. Dr. Don's Weather is supported by Heron's Tree Service, Roger Bell Auto Brokers, Southern Auction Solutions, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Auction 431 South, and Bama Diesel Repair. Be sure to like us on Facebook, share us with all of your friends, and subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather on YouTube. We will be back tomorrow morning with another edition of your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.